The Chinese woman that discriminated Nigerians from entering her supermarket, the woman that her story trended last week, has been fined 10 million naira for the offense and also 10% of the turnover she had on her goods last year. What happened? We all know the story already, that even Very Dark Man came and debunked. The acting CEO of FCCPC, that's Federal Competitive and Consumers Protection Commission, in the person of Mr. Adamu Abdullahi, spoke to Channels Television and talked about the whole thing. He said that they summoned the woman to FCCPC and the woman came there. When they went to her shop, so many things were discovered. That true, the woman, all her products are sold in yen. Yen is the currency used in China. And because of that it goes against Nigerian policy that no goods in Nigeria should be sold in any other currency apart from naira. So the woman is guilty of that. Another one is that they investigated the fact that people said that they discriminate Nigerians from entering the supermarket, which was true also. And they instructed the woman to put up a notice at that gate stating that everybody has right to shop at the said supermarket. Of a true, there was a supermarket there. Of a true, they sell in yen. They also discriminate Nigerians from entering the said supermarket. So they've instructed the woman to put up a notice telling everybody that you can come there and shop. Not only that, because the deed has been done, because the wrong has been done, that she has to pay for what she did. They are charging her and the owners of the place 10 million naira and also 10% of her turnover of her goods sold last year. He also said that the fact that they said that the supermarket is for people living in that estate, that is also a lie. Yes, that is also a lie. That is strictly for Chinese people. So because of that, the Nigerian government faulted her for that. They have fined her and they have instructed her to put a notice in the place. So what are we talking about here? Why was Very Dark Man saying as if maybe these things weren't true? So government have done that and saw that it is actually true. The guy that raised this alarm did the right thing in raising the alarm. So why give a different news? Why government is giving another news? Please listen to the man and hear from the horse's mouth.
Woman who runs that supermarket, has she come, because she was supposed to be there on Wednesday? Yeah, has she come to the FCCPC?
Yesterday was Wednesday. Yes, she came to FCCPC in time yesterday. We went to the supermarket along with her. She opened it up, went inside, and the discoveries were just enormous. Chinese embassy was there represented. The China Chamber of Commerce and Industry was also there. And all the products are labeled in yen, and that's the only currency they accept there, yen. That's again the law in Nigeria. You don't sell products not in naira. Everything you sell in Nigeria is in Nigeria, should be in Nigerian currency. And then the issue of discrimination, that they only allow Chinese into the supermarket, has been confirmed. We have now instructed that she must put up a notice in front of that shop that says everybody can go into the supermarket and shop. And also the issue of the yen and the display of prices, we're discussing with her to put things right. At the same time, we're also discussing sanctions, of course, because a wrong has been done and bad behavior leads to consequences. So we look at our law and find out what these consequences are and apply to the full wrath of the law.
I've heard you talk about these consequences. It's about 10 million naira fine
that's
for each of the owners.
Yes, and then 10% turnover of last year's turnover for the company. The diplomatic relationship is different from interference. That does not stop us from doing our work. It's just an intervention, so to speak. Of course, wherever you have an embassy, the embassy is there to protect the interests of its own citizens. And this thing happened in the premises of the China Chambers of Commerce and Industry.
Just so people can understand, that place, yeah. I know this is in Lube, is along the airport road.
The airport road, yes.
Now, that Chamber of Commerce, is that place considered Chinese government territory? Does it have the same status as an embassy?
In fact, it's even a rented place. It's owned by a Chinese businessman, quite all right. And it has a housing estate along with it. The housing estate has both Nigerians and Chinese in it. So the argument that they were having or giving as of yesterday was that the supermarket is solely for the use of the people that are in the housing estate. But we have found out differently, because They prevent people from the other estate in as much as you are not a Chinese person from entering the supermarket also. And we have investigated that and we have found out they are indulging that practice.